Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is David and I'm here to talk to you about depression. I've done a few different videos on different subjects with depression, and I'm here to talk to you today about working with depression, as in going to work and earning money and that kind of thing. So I just wanted to just touch on a few things regards to that. I've had some experience with that quite recently, and I just wanted to try and give you some advice on where you kind of stand and where your bosses or company, whoever you're working for, stands, and that kind of thing. And the first thing that I want to touch on really is say for instance you're going into work and you're struggling and you just kind of feel that your depression is getting the better of you, because you know, you try and dust yourself off and you try and ignore the fact that you are becoming ill again, and that's exactly what's happening. You are becoming unwell. You're not feeling sorry for yourself in any way, shape or form. It's not that you've got to pull yourself together. All those cliche bullshit sayings get on my absolute nerves. So don't let anybody make you feel like you are putting anything on or feeling sorry for yourself, because it's bollocks. I am going to be really frank in this video because it's something I'm really passionate about and something that I can get quite cross about with the ignorance that certain people in the world can carry, and unfortunately that's exactly what it is. But again, going back on a positive note, we can't control how people feel and react to different things in life, which is why I am trying my very best to try and promote as much as I can on this YouTube video. So I don't think companies and bosses and managers really know how to handle people that suffer with depression, mental health conditions. You know, I think for me, myself at the moment, I have been poorly in the past and have had to take time off of work due to being unwell and various reasons why I can't go in. You know, you might need to change medication, or you might need to just... There's just loads of different things, and I think the one thing that I had a lot asked of me was why, and can you explain so we can understand? And that's a really difficult question, because I think that for me, people with depression, I don't think they do always understand why. There might be a reason, there might be a trigger, but there isn't always, and with me there isn't. I think that a boss or a manager asking you to explain yourself to me is a very inappropriate question. And again, I don't think that's the manager's fault or your boss's fault. I think it's lack of understanding. There is not enough out there for them to be supported as well as you. I find this hard to believe for myself at the moment, because I'm not going to mention what, but I do work for a really big, well-known organisation who I personally think should know a lot better and should have those things put into place where training, understanding, if they don't necessarily understand, then they need to go and try and find a way to understand or get help so that they can, because they need help as well. I know I'm rambling on about different things, but I don't think managers are supported in supporting their staff with mental health needs, because you know, if I was to ring up work and say, for instance, and I don't wish to tell anybody, I've got cancer, I've just been diagnosed with cancer, then it'd be, oh my god, I'm so sorry, any support you need. They automatically understand, and they're willing to help you any way they can. You go into an office and say, I've just been diagnosed with depression, you get this look. I haven't come across a manager that I've worked for that actually goes, oh, I'm really sorry, that must be awful, or I'm really sorry you're not well at the moment. I get, well, what's brought that on? Do you know why? And it's all these different things, and it does piss me off. I've got to say, it does piss me off. But I think with us, with depression, you need to try and find a job that works for you in your lifestyle, especially hour-wise. Whether it's how many days a week you're doing, whether you're doing a long day, or whether it's an early or late, or however shifts work for you. And I think people that suffer with depression try to manage the way that they're feeling with eating healthily, regularly exercising, going to bed early, all these different things that you can put into place to just try and make things a little bit easier to alleviate any symptoms that you're possibly having at that moment in time. And I think if you're working a job where your shifts are all over the place and you've got no routine and you're working long hours and driving to work in the dark and driving home in the dark, I think anybody that suffers with a mental health illness or any form of depression, that's not healthy for them. So I think if you are in a job that you are doing that, then maybe to help you, you would need to find a job that you love doing, obviously, and try and find a job that the hours and everything fits around you. You need to find a job that fits around you, not you fitting around your job. Because I think that people that suffer with depression, especially myself, it's a long-term thing. I'm going to be on medication for the rest of my life, and that's absolutely fine. But you just need to find a way of managing that for you personally. Everyone's got a personal way of dealing with it, and I just think that you need to find that one for you. And I've changed my job and my hours to coincide with how I want to eat, how I want to sleep, whether I want to go to the gym that day or not, whether I just want to have a chill out day, or it's about getting a balance between work life and home life. And I think that I never had that before. So, but I also think as well regarding to work, because there are some people out there that their depression is so bad they can't go to work, and my heart just goes out to those people. It must be horrendous, and I'm sorry for you guys out there that if you are being like that. But there are people that are going to work like myself, and I just think that it's just so hard, and I'm so passionate about it, and I'm probably talking absolute bollocks right now, but I just really want people to know what their rights are regarding work. You know, you're not going to get fired because you're not well. They can't do that. You are actually protected under a mental health act, not your employee one, because every company that you work for will have their own policy on the sickness. But you need to look at the government mental health act and get advice. Go to the Citizens Advice Bureau, because I think it's all too easy for people, that managers in companies, whoever, just to go, do you know what, this person keeps going off sick, they're obviously off having a good time, which by the way we're not, so let's just try and find a way of getting this person out of the door. It's not always the case, and I know these companies have a service to provide, so obviously they need you there to do a job, but they also would replace you like that. So you don't owe these people anything. We go to work to earn a living, to get a crust, to pay the bills, and to put bacon on the table, and that's exactly what you're doing. So you shouldn't put work above everything. It's not the all and the end all of your life. You are going to be working for the rest of your life, pretty much, because I don't think we're ever going to hit retirement age, because the government keep putting it up and up and up and up. Sorry, my dog is barking. So you need to find a job that you're going to be happy in to an extent, because you're going to be doing it a really long time. So if you're working for a company or working for a person who's not going to support you in your mental well-being when you are having a bad day, or you're not particularly yourself and you're becoming poorly for whatever reason, because there could be a number of things, then you need to find somewhere else to work where they are going to look after you, where they are going to be sympathetic and understanding. And the thing is, we don't do all this, or we don't want sympathy. I don't want sympathy from my manager. I don't want sympathy for the people that I work for. I want understanding. And there's something on my lip. What the hell is that? Anyway, back to the subject. So yeah, so this is probably going to be like a really random video, but if I am going to come to an end soon, because I'm waffling on. But if there is any questions that anybody wants to ask me regarding working with depression, I have worked with depression for many years, and tried different things in regards to my work, and tried to work different hours in different places, and tried to find a way of making life as easy as for me as possible. But I've also had some experience where I haven't had the support that I feel like I've needed. So I've had to dig, which I shouldn't have to be doing when you're not feeling too well. And I think there's things that employees and managers do when somebody's obviously like sending them letters in the post regarding their sickness, or sending them letters regarding that they need to attend a meeting and stuff like that. We don't need that when we're at home. We already feel like crap. We already feel anxious because we're not at work. We already think that people are thinking that we're making this up, and we're not. So sending these kind of things through the post, it just gives somebody really anxious panic moments because they're like, oh my god, I'm going to lose my job. Oh my god. What they need to be doing is ringing you up and going, how are you doing? How are things? We are going to be sending you a letter in the post, but it's just policy. I don't want you to worry about anything. None of that happens. None of that happens. You just keep getting things sent to you through the post, and they land on your door, and then you panic because you think you're in trouble. Now, they probably don't think that, or even know that, but they should. So, anyway, this video could go on for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages, but my point is simple. When you're working with depression, you need to work around you. The work needs to work around you, not you not the other way round. You just need to look after yourself, find something that works for you, and don't let anybody ever make you feel like you're making it up, or you're weak, or all of those things that, and everyone knows that's watching this and that suffers with depression knows all the sayings that people say. Pull yourself together, what's the matter with you, what's this, why are you doing that, all of those bollocks things. But anyway, my pizzas have just been, as you can probably hear. I'm starving hungry. So please make a comment at the bottom. Contact me if you want any other questions answered. I'll probably follow up another video regarding this subject with a bit more information, because I do think this video has been a bit disorganised and I've just been on a tangent. But the one thing about my videos is, sorry, my dog is barking, is I don't script them, I don't get ready for them, I just say what's in my heart and my mind, and I do ramble, I do know that, but this is me. This is not edited, this is just me talking to you guys out there with no special lights, no any of that, and that's it, and that's the way I like it to be. So again, my name is David and you have been listening to me, so thank you so much again for anybody that chooses to watch this video. It really does mean the world to me, and I really just do want to help many people out there and spread the awareness that mental health is an illness and it's real. So good night and good bless, and mwah.